Hi guys, today is December 18th and today is a really special day because it's Brad Pitt's birthday, and if Serenity was here she'll say that Brad Pitt sucks, but I think he's wonderful. But anyway, today I'm going to recommend two thriller movies, and the first thriller movie is Mr. and Mrs. Smith with my baby Brad Pitt, and it's still in the plastic packaging because I had this movie for I don't know how long, but it's probably been around 7 years or 8 years that I have it, so it's been a long time. So Mr. and Mrs. Smith is a thriller, action, comedy, crime, and romance movie, and I love how fun this movie is. I remember me seeing it as a little girl and me just having a great time watching this movie because every scene that Brad Pitt was fighting in, I would like pray that he wouldn't get hurt, and I know that's silly, but like I just have the hugest crush on Brad Pitt, and I want to show Serenity this movie, but I know she'll die before she ever see a movie with Brad Pitt in it. But one of these days I just want to show her just to see her reaction to her seeing Brad Pitt or something, I don't know. But I know it's going to get her angry if she has to see a movie with Brad Pitt with me. If you have no idea what Mr. and Mrs. Smith is about, IMDb describes it as a bored married couple is surprised to learn that they are both assassins hired by competing agencies to kill each other. Okay, so the second movie that I'm going to recommend is 12 Monkeys with Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis. And 12 Monkeys is a mystery, thriller, and sci-fi movie. And 12 Monkeys is one of those other movies that you kind of have to pay attention to it, like try not to focus too much into it or try not to think too much into it, just try to pay attention to the little things, and then little by little it'll start adding up. Because when I first saw this movie, I saw it just because of Brad, and I was a little bit lost on what the movie was supposed to be about and how it was, you know, like what was the point of the movie. But then little by little it started to make sense to me, and then I was like, oh, okay, so then let me just like try not to think too much into it, try not to think like what's gonna happen next or who's gonna do what, you know, just like try to relax and try to see the movie. So I was really happy that I saw the full movie because like in the beginning of it I was so lost, and in the middle of it I was like, okay, it's starting to make sense to me, thank God I'm still watching it. So hopefully by the end of the movie it can make sense to me. So it did make sense to me by the end of the movie, and if you guys haven't seen this movie, I recommend that you do because it's like a mind game movie. So I was really happy that I got to see it, and I like mind game movies, but at the same time it kind of gets me frustrated. Sorry for that little ramble. If you don't know what 12 Monkeys is about, or if you haven't seen the movie, IMDb says, in a future world devastated by disease, a convict is sent back in time to gather information about the man-made virus that wiped out most of the human population on the planet. And the criminal is played by Bruce Willis. And 12 Monkeys is number 239 top-rated movies on IMDb. And a little fun fact about 12 Monkeys that I'm going to read from IMDb. It says, Terry Gilliam, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Terry is the director of 12 Monkeys, and he was afraid that Brad Pitt wouldn't be able to pull off the nervous, rapid speech. Terry sent Brad to a speech coach, but in the end he just took away Brad's cigarettes, and Pitt played the part exactly how Terry wanted him to. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will leave the trailer links in the description box below for Mr. and Mrs. Smith and 12 Monkeys. So please don't forget to like the video, comment if you have seen 12 Monkeys or Mr. and Mrs. Smith, or what's your favorite Brad Pitt movie ever, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.